Time in 2022, when it comes to Pakistan, S Jaishankar has been giving them a befitting reply every time. He slammed our neighbor for exporting terrorism to India. Not just Pakistan, he's also slammed Western nations' hypocrisy. Take a look at this report.
Considering what has been happening to us, I think epicenter is a very diplomatic word, because this is a country which has attacked the Parliament of India some years ago.
Every time he speaks, he goes viral. And External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar has done it again. This time in an interview to Austria's national broadcaster. Once again, his targets Pakistan and China. Launching yet another stinging attack on our hostile Western neighbor, Jaishankar called out Pakistan's nefarious business of exporting terror to India.
Believe me, considering what has been happening to us, I think epicenter is a very diplomatic word, because this is a country which has attacked the Parliament of India some years ago, which attacked the city of Mumbai, which went after hotels and foreign tourists, which every day sends terrorists across the border. If you control your sovereign space, which I believe they do, if the terrorist camps operate in broad daylight in cities with recruitment and financing, can you really tell me that the Pakistani state doesn't know what's going on?
On one side, there's all responsibility.
Jaishankar did not stop here. Next on the minister's target was Western hypocrisy, his other pet topic.
You know, when we speak about judgments and principles, why don't I hear sharp European condemnation of these practices which have been going on for multiple decades? I think the world has to be concerned that there is terrorism going on, and the world often looks away. The world often feels it's not my problem because it's happening to some other country. I think the world needs to be concerned about how sincerely and strongly it takes up the challenge of terrorism.
And then, the big elephant in the room, a country Jaishankar is deeply familiar with from his time as ambassador there.
I think there's a larger concern which is based on our experiences. The concern is that we had agreements with China not to mass forces in our border areas, and they have not observed those agreements, which is why we have the currently tense situation that we do. We have seen levels of military pressure which in our view has no justification.
Jaishankar is in Vienna on the second leg of his two-nation tour. But his remarks made across the world have been uniformly cutting and uniformly viral. Earlier in December 2022, chairing an event at the UN Security Council, Jaishankar had reminded Pakistan of what Hillary Clinton said about it.
If my memory serves me right, Hillary Clinton was visiting Pakistan, Islamabad, and Hina Rawani Khan was a minister at that time, and I think standing next to her, Hillary Clinton actually said that if you have snakes in your backyard, you can't expect them to bite only your neighbors. Eventually, they will bite the people who keep them in the backyard.
The minister has harvested a huge fan base online for his razor-sharp shutdowns of loaded questions from a largely ignorant Western media. But let's remember, Minister Jaishankar isn't just the clapback king. He is literally in the hot seat of India's foreign policy, and therefore walks the talk. Bureau Report, India Today.